Today's story is called The Little Yellow Digger. And in this story, you will see somewhere on the pages some gumboots, a big black dog, a yellow bucket, and a spade. So look very carefully and see if you can find those things. In the next door garden, they were digging out a drain when the weather turned quite nasty and it poured and poured with rain. Quite a rainy day. I wouldn't like to be out on a rainy day like that. I'd rather be inside, cosy. The garden got so muddy that the little digger got stuck. Now, can you see one of those things we talked about? You might be able to see more than one. We're looking for a spade or a bucket, some gumboots or a dog. Yes. You've seen some things, haven't you? I've seen the spade and the dog. There's the spade. Well, we've got a very stuck digger. So they sent for another digger, and it really was bad luck. That it slid upon the mud in the wind and the rain and fell upon its side in the half-dug drain. So now we've got two diggers that are stuck. Here's that dog again. So they got a bigger digger, but the bigger digger stuck. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There's a lot of getting stuck going on. Then a bigger digger was brought up on a truck. It was huge, it was heavy, and you guessed it, it got stuck. So, what are they going to do? Can you see any gumboots? Oh, can you see a dog? Yeah, all these diggers in the garden and all stuck. Now in the next door garden, slowly sinking in the ground, was the little yellow digger with its wheels spinning round, and a digger on its side in the half-dug drain with the bigger red digger which had ropes and a chain. And the bigger digger all shining in the rain. They were sunk down deep with the bright red truck, deep down in the mud, and all of them stuck. So what are we going to do? Well, somebody needs to wash all the mud off for starters. Look at the mud on his gumboots and the mud on the dog. Well, the drivers had a meeting. They said they wouldn't stay, but they promised they'd come back when the rain went away. So off they go, have a nice cup of tea somewhere in the warm. And 2 days later, the wind blew brisk and dry and the sun shone brightly from a blue and cloudless sky. The mud dried hard as concrete, so when the men came back, the bigger digger was still stuck in the track. They couldn't make its engine turn the wheels around. The mud had hardened it around and trapped it in the ground. Mud trapped the bigger digger with its rope and train, so it couldn't pull the digger from the half-dug drain. We're in a right mess here. Even with chains, it's not coming out. But the little yellow digger was standing on firm ground and they managed to get it started. And the wheels turned round. But it was the little yellow digger that pulled the digger from the drain. Just the little one. Oh, bit of a hero. Very strong, that little yellow digger. And they both pulled together, the bigger digger with its chain. Then all three pulled together